It's 1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com. Our friend Paul Harding's on the phone, Cantera.
Morning, Paul.
Martin Harding.
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
Is this unprecedented, the state of New York kicking out a business? We're talking about Charter right here, attempting to kick out Charter. Is that unprecedented?
I looked. I have not found anything that is quite on point, nothing that made the news, nothing that's been this impactful. They've got 1 month to find someone else to provide Internet service to all of us, and they are kicked out of New York, or at least that's what the order says.
What about, I thought you said they were fighting it, Cantera.
I read a story that said because this is such a gigantic market for cable, that they are going to fight this tooth and nail. Did you hear that too?
Yeah, well, what's happening here is they've got 30 days to file an appeal of the Public Service Commission, and they're going to file that appeal. It's going to drag on, and I think what we really have here is this. Okay, so they got this 2016 Time Warner and Charter merged, so we were going to have this amazing cable service. They said, okay, but we need you to do some things, and there were about 6 deliverables. The biggest one was we need people in rural areas, places where we live, to have Internet service. They don't have Internet service, and they said, we'll do it. And they had to do a certain number. It was 145,000 people who were underserved or unserved were supposed to have it. They don't. So I think when I'm read between the lines, Public Service Commission says you're out. I think this is the beginning of a negotiation to keep them in. And just kind of
okay.
So money is so much money involved, right? Like, I mean, there's going to be a way.
Yeah,
there's got to be a room of people that are going to make this happen, right?
I think they were ignoring the Public Service Commission. They don't like to be ignored. They do have the right to revoke a merger that they approved because something wasn't met. I think what's going to happen, we're going to see that they're going to do a mea culpa. Charter is going to say we are going to do better. We are unrealistic. Now these are our new goals. Hold us accountable.
And I also read a story that said if they were to exit the state of New York, it's not like your cable and your internet would just go dead. You would be switched over automatically. So we're not going to be caught with no internet service if this does happen. They'll move us over and then they'll tell us, who we work with now, I guess.
Well, so what are they going to then they got to be nice to offering people free movies on their birthdays and stuff like that. They got to do a whole campaign.
Do they?
Well, I don't know. I mean, this is not good PR for them right now,
I looked back to a story that we did, that I did with you guys, and it was back in 2017 when the Attorney General then filed a claim against Time Warner Charter, Spectrum, right? That's who we're talking about, saying, hey, you are not delivering the bandwidth, the speed that you are charging for. Right, so this case is still pending, going to go to trial in 2019. So there's been a theme of Spectrum not doing what they said they're going to do, and this is really the second version of it. But no, if you didn't read any of these stories, if you don't turn the news on, if you don't even know what Spectrum is, other than maybe paying your bill, then nothing will change. You'll continue to get service. The question is what level of service.
And then for those of us following the story, the next big date comes, in about 30 days, the next big piece of news?
Yeah, well, the news is going to be they filed an appeal, and then it's going to go dark. That's when I believe we're then going to hear news saying they've come to a second arrangement. I don't see Charter Communications leaving. They are a national company. They do this all over the place, and I think we just see some strategy on the part of the Public Service Commission.
Hey, do you pay the bill? Do you pay the cable bill at the house, or is that someone else's chore?
It's someone else's. Yeah, I'm not good like that. Yeah, they would be kind of stacking up.
I still have to pay Time Warner Cable every time I pay. I write my check. The check goes, or the money goes to Time Warner Cable on the app. So it's like still's never totally gone.
I feel like
fully.
Look, Paul, you're like me. Like, you're living a good life if you never go to the mailbox. Like, seriously, I never go to the mailbox.
Once a week.
I'm just totally clueless through what's being paid, and I feel better about myself like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of crap in the mailbox. You're right.
It really is.
Thanks, Paul. We appreciate it, brother.
Thanks, Paul.
You're welcome. Talk soon.
All right, it's 1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com.
Weekday mornings and now at night, too.
What? You can't put that on the air. Never stopped us before.
Check out Quinn and Cantera's Dark Parts. Weeknights from 9 to midnight on PYX 106.